This is the AI News Flash for August 15th, 6 a.m. UTC. First up, the United States is preparing to tell dozens of countries they must pick a side in the artificial intelligence race with China. Reuters reported this on the 14th, citing a U.S. official and an internal draft letter it reviewed. Washington launched an initiative last year called Pax Silica, aimed at securing supply chains for AI models, semiconductors, and critical minerals. About 24 countries have joined. The problem is that some of them also signed up for the rival framework that Xi Jinping launched in July, the World Artificial Intelligence Cooperation Organization. The draft letter, prepared by the State Department, is addressed to the 35 signatories of a U.S. AI Opportunity Statement signed in June. It reads, quote, "To be part of everything is to be part of nothing." It also says signing the Pax Silica Declaration is not merely a membership subscription, but a commitment. The official, speaking on condition of anonymity, said the point was that you cannot have it both ways. Kazakhstan, a key potential source of critical minerals, has been confirmed in both initiatives. The signatories also include close U.S. allies such as Japan, Australia, and South Korea. The State Department told Reuters it would not comment on purportedly leaked internal documents. The draft carries no date and no deadline. Next, Nvidia has disclosed a stake in SpaceX worth roughly $21 billion for the first time. The disclosure came in a 13F filing on the 14th. As of June 30th, Nvidia held about 122.8 million SpaceX Class A shares. According to FactSet data, that makes Nvidia the sixth largest shareholder in SpaceX. Musk remains by far the largest owner, with a stake worth about $850 billion, followed by Alphabet at roughly $78 billion. The origin of the position is the interesting part. In January, Nvidia invested $10 billion in Musk's xAI as part of a $20 billion round. SpaceX then acquired xAI in February in a deal valued at $1.25 trillion, converting that investment into SpaceX shares. The same filing also showed Nvidia holding about $30 billion in Intel shares. SpaceX has said it will exclusively use Nvidia chips in its AI data centers, so the two companies are now tied together on both the capital and the supply side. Third, China's DeepSeek is charging up to 14 times more for its top model V4 Pro than for its cheaper Flash tier. V4 Pro is priced at $1.32 per million input tokens and $3.96 for output. V4 Flash costs 14 cents in and 28 cents out. That is roughly 9 times the price on input and about 14 times on output. V4 Pro became generally available on the 13th. The justification offered is performance. On Artificial Analysis's Intelligence Index, the reasoning configuration of V4 Pro scores 53 against Flash's 40. That index evaluates 9 measures, including long context handling, coding, scientific reasoning, agentic work, and tool use. DeepSeek has also flagged further increases, referencing a move to peak and off-peak charging. A Chinese lab that built its reputation on undercutting rivals is now pushing into premium pricing at the top end, which some read as a signal of capacity constraints. Fourth, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced a national mission to train 10 million young people in artificial intelligence over the next year. He made the announcement on the 15th in a roughly 76-minute Independence Day address from the Red Fort in Delhi. Modi said the training would ensure that, quote, "the youth of our nation possess the capability to lead the world in the domain of AI as well. The figure is 1 crore in Indian terms." He also addressed semiconductors. India already has 3 major semiconductor plants in operation, and their output is expected to be exported. Modi said another 5 to 8 plants could become operational over the next 7 to 8 years. Power supply was a central theme, Modi said, quote, "We will need vast amounts of electricity to power chips, artificial intelligence, and data centers. Energy security is the need of the hour." The speech laid out a 7-point roadmap covering everything from women's political representation to nuclear power, defense production, and deep-sea exploration. And finally, in South Korea, AI-generated fake doctors are spreading unreliable health advice to elderly viewers on YouTube. One channel at the center of this has more than 36,000 subscribers. Videos feature a presenter claiming affiliation with a well-known university hospital, churning out seemingly useful information about health issues affecting older adults. Neither the person nor the affiliation is real. What makes it hard to stop is the legal gap. Under current law, there is limited grounds to regulate such content unless it directly advertises a product and creators are exploiting that loophole. The pattern is global. Deepfake videos cloning the faces and voices of real physicians have circulated widely, in some cases reaching hundreds of thousands of viewers with unverified medical advice. Clinicians are now calling for stronger privacy and transparency laws. That's all for this AI news flash.